I'm from Chicago, all right? So we got to talk about the Bears. But you know what nobody's talking about? Those colonnades. I'm talking about those big, beautiful stone columns at Soldier Field. They survived the demolition back in 2002. They tore out the guts of that stadium. All right, rebuilt the whole thing from inside out, and they left the columns standing because some things you just don't move. You know what I'm saying? Some things belong where they are. And I keep thinking about that because I'm watching the Chicago Bears. My Bears inch closer and closer to Hammond, Indiana. And no diss to Indiana, man. I love y'all. I love Indiana. Northwest Indiana is where most of Chicago uh, radio stations serve. Chicago, Northwest Indiana, and some other areas. And I'm not here to be political about any of that, right? And I'm not here to pick sides between J.B. Pritzker, the governor of Illinois, and Mike Braun, the governor of Indiana, who's been courting our team, the Chicago Bears, like his political life depends on it. I'm not here to get into all that. I'm not here to get into the dollars and cents of or why Springfield, and that's our state capital, for those who don't know. I'm not here to get into why they can't seem to get their acts together. I'm here somebody who grew up on the south side of Chicago. Somebody who lived on the west side for a little bit. Somebody who lived in Cabrini Green for a little bit, uptown, the north side. I'm been Chicago. I'm from Chicago, man. Every corner, every bus route, every neighborhood that smelled like Chicago. I couldn't say Maxwell Street. Y'all know what I want to say, man. You can smell those Polishes on Maxwell Street. Though that food, that the pizza, like Chicago, you can smell it, man. Every block you turn down, and I need y'all to understand, the Bears aren't just a football team to people like me. All right, the Chicago Bears are a timestamp. They're how you remember where you were. All right, 1985, the year Mike Ditka, the Chicago Bears coach, he took that team to the Super Bowl. Where were you? Soldier Field on a cold Sunday. Like, who'd you go with? That's not a franchise, man. Everybody remembers this stuff. That's a family Bible with game scores and the margins. This team has been in Chicago since 1921, over 100 years. I mean, if I'm doing my math right, yeah, over 100 years. I'm going to leave it alone, right? Yeah. Anyways, so you probably didn't notice, but the Chicago Bears got their name from the Cubs. And George Halas, the man who founded this franchise, he thought his football players deserved the grown-up version of a Cub, which is a bear, right? They played at Wrigley Field. A lot of people didn't know that before they even set foot in Soldier Field. They were woven into the concrete of this city, Chicago, man. And now Indiana's legislature has passed a bill unanimously, not a single no vote, to create a stadium. I'm sick about this, man. A stadium authority that would help the Bears build a brand new dome near Wolf Lake in Hammond, Indiana. What is Wolf Lake? I have no idea. Looked it up. It looks about as a half an hour from Soldier Field. It's a whole state line away. It just makes me sick. The Bears president, Kevin Warren, whoever he is, I don't even keep up with the upper management, and the ownership are saying that this is the most meaningful step forward. This is sickening, man. The team is talking about committing $2 billion to build there. You see that stuff, man? A bunch of factories. And meanwhile, Mayor Brandon Johnson, Chicago's mayor, I love him, Governor Pritzker, I'm sorry for messing his name, they're scrambling, and they're trying to figure it out, saying that they were close to a deal before the Bears pulled the rug. And I hear Tom McDermott, he's the mayor of Hammond, Indiana, he's saying, we listen to Chicago radio. We root for Chicago teams. And I believe them because they're closer to Chicago than they are Indianapolis. I mean, I do. I really believe them. Nothing against Indiana, though. I really love y'all. Nothing against Hammond, but rooting for Chicago teams and being Chicago, those are two different sentences. Okay, I'm not angry. I'm just heavy about it, right? Because Chicago has lost things before. We watch things leave, factories, families, futures, and every time we say, that's just how it goes. But it doesn't have to be how it goes. Not this time. The Bears can build a dome anywhere. They can put luxury suites in any zip code, but you can't relocate what Soldier Field means to Chicagoans and to people around the world, frankly. You can't move 100 years of cold breaths, bad calls, Walter Payton's legacy, and your granddaddy's story to a plot. I'm sorry, Indiana, Hammond. I'm sorry. It's a plot of land that, I'm sorry, man. I mean, do y'all feel me? I mean, some things are where they belong. The name of the team says Chicago. And I just need it to stay that way.